Hey guys, and welcome to Wild Dish. I'm so excited to introduce you to Tim Shieff. He is absolutely incredible. World champion free runner. He's also a ninja warrior and the vegan prince.
Thanks for that awesome introduction, Madeleine. We're going to be doing tons of great vegan dishes together, so make sure you stay subscribed to Wild Dish to check them out. First off, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're going to be making a vegan tomato soup. It's the perfect, quick, midweek meal to make. So we're using lots of lovely ingredients that you can find in most supermarkets. So we've got some chopped tomatoes, so we'll chuck that in. That's going to be our base.
Awesome.
And then we're using coconut milk. So this is obviously a really good dairy replacement. It makes it kind of thick and creamy. Do you use coconut milk a lot?
I use it in a lot of things. It's great for curries and all that good stuff. I've never had it in a soup as of yet. I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, so pour that in. And then we're going to use some almond butter. That's going to thicken it up and also add to the creamy texture. And I'm obsessed with almond butter. I literally eat it out of the pot. But it goes really well in here. So do you want to chuck that in?
I'm not sure all of it's going to make it into the thing. If you don't have almond butter, because that is a bit more tricky to get hold of as a vegan, can people use peanut butter?
Yeah, absolutely. Peanut butter goes really well with this as well.
I can't believe we're putting almond butter in soup. That is so good.
So we've got 2 garlic cloves. Can you take off the skins and crush them? And then I'm going to prepare the ginger. So we've got 1 tablespoon of ginger that I'll just grate down. So Tim, what's the most common question you get asked as a vegan?
I think it's, where do you get your protein?
Yeah.
I think that's so heavily ingrained in people. And for me, being a vegan athlete, that's what people want to know. People just don't realize that as a vegan, I eat tons of fruit and vegetables. Every fruit and vegetable has a percentage of protein, and that's more than enough to sustain. I'd never have a meal where I'm specifically going, this is my protein meal, because I've just worked out. I never do that, and I feel fine. I feel like a better athlete than I was before, and I eat intuitively now. Yeah. I think that people don't eat enough intuitively. They don't listen to their body. What do I feel like I need? Garlic. You come in with the ginger.
I'll come in with the ginger. There we go. Okay, we've got some cumin in here, so we just need 1 teaspoon of cumin going in. And we're also going to use some smoked paprika, which is going to give it a nice sort of smoky feel, give it a bit of a kick. So a teaspoon of that going in. Okay. So that's some tomato puree, so concentrate. It's going to make it really sort of really beautiful. That's about 3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons tomato puree. Cool.
And then we'll season it. So a nice big pinch of sea salt and pepper, and then a glug of olive oil is going to go in. A couple of tablespoons. And then can you chop up for me 4 spring onions?
Can you help me? How much of that am I using?
Well, I like to use it all. Like, we're blending it. I don't like to waste too much food. So I think, all of it's got lots of crunchy goodness in it. It's good to have a few chunky bits. Soup's all about texture, so it's nice to have a little crunch in there too. Perfect.
It's looking good already and it's not even blended.
So, lid on, blend it up. I think that looks good, like a little bit. So you can see the spring onions, it's just a few little bits, and I think that looks perfect.
Can you call it a gazpacho?
Yeah, definitely. So it's a cold soup, so you'd literally enjoy it just like that. So simple. That's going to take you, like 3 minutes to whip up. You can warm it up if you want to, but I like it as like a fresh kind of summery spring soup. All we need to do is just chuck some pumpkin seeds, some chopped coriander on top, and then we can give it a go.
I'm excited. So
should I serve it up? Do you want to chop up some coriander?
Yes. Can I just tear it up?
Yeah,
just tear it on top, right? So the pumpkin seeds are whole, just so nice.
Exactly, bit of crunch. Good.
It's like a fine tasting cold soup.
Yeah, so it's like really creamy. You kind of get that kick from like the smoked paprika and the spring onion, but so simple to make.
That is delicious.
You could take it to work the next day, pack it in your lunchbox, you could freeze it. So it's just like the perfect thing to have around, and you're using like things that you'll have in your cupboard. They might be things that are lying around that you can just chuck in.
It's true.
Thank you so much for coming down and cooking with me. It's been awesome.
And thanks for having me. I've loved the soup. If you want to check out other vegan recipes, Wild Dish has a whole heap of them on the vegan playlist. Check it out.
And me and Tim are doing lots more videos together, so make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking here, and I'll see you next time.